Hello everyone, I am not Adrian, but we decided that we were gonna go to LA just for the heck of it. Not really, we had a
ulterior motive.
Yeah, there you go. But we wanted to try and get tickets for the Ellen show because BTS is going to be on it, and then we decided to just go for 4 nights and 5 days, kind of
3 nights, 4 days.
3 nights and 4 days. But today we just arrived and it is Sunday, which BTS are performing on the AMAs, and we spent 2.5
going. Woo!
Zena almost killed us.
That's how you drive here.
Yeah, we spent about 2.5 to 3 hours
Waiting outside of the red carpet area.
Yeah, and then now we're gonna get some boiling crab because we're hungry and we didn't eat yet. But yeah, I don't know.
Bye!
No, wait, I'm not done yet.
Oh.
So maybe something good will come out of this, even if it's just a small glimpse of them. That'd be nice. We just want to see them. So yeah, we're gonna get food and then Andy will probably take over the vlog. Bye!
Idiot. Sorry.
Breathe and breathe at the same time. Wait. Don't know. Make this look natural at all.
I keep looking up.
Right.
Mental breakdown. Your mental breakdown.
The writing is good, huh? Shut up.
I'm gonna try to laugh without smiling. You're smiling.
My eyes watered. Do you see that? Oh God. What an asshole. You just ruined everything. We are at Quickly's. Ooh. Little, let me try to adjust the colors here a little. There we go. We are at Quickly's. You could see my wrinkles. We don't know what we're doing today.
No idea.
So you should put that in. Shadow Army. Shadow Army. We must join forces. Start the vlog, Zena. Strong power, thank you. We should add the little caption and put life crisis during our lifetime. Put that in the vlog, please.
Did I spit on you?
Did you stop it? Shadow Army. Ew.
I'm so sorry.
How was it done?
I spit her.
What did you say? What happened?
I choked. That was severe. Whoa.
Is it still recording?
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I spit like on everything. Are you okay though? Yeah.
Did you really choke?
Yeah. So, as you've probably guessed by present day me's appearance in this vlog, I don't have any footage from day 3. So, I'm here to talk you through what happened. Day 3 of our trip was BTS on the Ellen show. It was D-Day. That morning, I woke up really early, got ready, Sita and Xena were still knocked out from the night before. We stayed at that bar pretty late. Anyway, I woke up early to get us over to the Warner Brothers studio lot. Since Xena and Sita were not ready by the time I was, Xena let me take her car and I drove it over there. So the first little hitch in our morning was that I was not able to actually drive into the parking lot. Ellen has her own like parking structure for visitor parking for her studio. The security guard would not let me in because Ellen was doing the 12 Days of Ellen giveaway thing. I turned around and panicked because where was I going to park? So I text-to-speech messaged Xena and like not knowing where I'm going because I'm not native to the LA area, I just drove. Basically, I ended up down at the Hollywood Bowl. Xena basically just told me, you know, find any parking space at all. Sita and I are almost ready and we'll be getting an Uber and we'll go and we'll meet you there. So I ended up parking at a Chipotle and walking over to the studio where this nice little line had formed. And it was a bigger line than when I had passed it that first time. So this line was basically just full of armies, and I already knew. I was like, this is the line I gotta be in. So I ended up standing there and waiting. I met some lovely people, and before I knew it, Sita and Xena had shown up in their Uber, and we waited. I feel like it actually wasn't that long because we had good company, but I think it was quite a while that we waited. Anyway, fast forward to a little bit later, and some of the Ellen staff actually came out and started doing a head count for us, at which point all of us promptly lost our shit. We were thinking like the only reason they're gonna do a head count is because they're gonna try and get us in. The staff drove up in their little cart, did a quick head count, drove away in their little cart, and just didn't want to give us like any hints as to why they were giving us a head count. So we waited anxiously, and not too long after that, I would say about like 20 minutes after that, their staff came back and they started asking us like, okay, are you guys 18 and over? Who here that isn't 18 and over has guardians with them? And at this point, they still haven't told us that they're going to get us into the show, so we're like, but we did assume that we were getting in, and we were correct. Next thing you know, she's like getting us to go into a single file line, and they're all checking our IDs, making sure that we're of age to actually be on the show, and they just funnel us in, and we end up going through the first security checkpoint. They give us these little passes that say riff raff only, and yeah, it was pretty quick from that point forward. They let us know that they were going to try and get us all in, that not all of us would be in the audience, some of us would be in overflow, which was totally fine with us. We just wanted to be there and support BTS in their, you know, US debut. Not really a debut, they've been here before, but their first like big outing here in the US. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember a whole lot of what happened next, just because I was so anxious and so amped up on adrenaline that I think it just is a blur and like... However, what I do remember is us being escorted into the Riff Raff room, which is directly behind the audience. There's like TVs set up along the walls and a giant projector so you can see the recording happening. And then there's like these stairs that go up, and then you've reached the back of the audience. So we're directly behind the audience. So Ellen does her little thing, the boys perform, she does a little interview segment with them. Part of it was cut in the aired version, so that was kind of sad. But Namjoon explains what ARMY stands for. Cutest thing ever, he was so embarrassed. Anyway, I digress. So we're just having a good old time back there, you know, doing fan chants while they're performing, and we're just like bopping along. And then the staff tell us, you know, okay guys, we need you to stand up and we're gonna go to this side of the room. And this side of the room happens to be over by that staircase that I had previously mentioned. So low-key, I already think I know what's gonna happen, and I start freaking out a little bit. Basically, they corral us all to that staircase, and me, Sita, Xena, and our friends that we had made in line are all standing at the very back, and we see these cameras come out from like somewhere off from the side, and we're like, oh my god. I remember a lot of jumping up and down, and I don't think I screamed. I might have screamed. I probably screamed. So of course they're still playing like the recording of what's happening out on Ellen's stage, and she was like, we have some fans that have been waiting all day to see you guys, and we're like, that's us, that's us. She was like, sadly we couldn't fit them into the audience, but we do have them backstage. And so the boys get up and they start walking up those stairs to the back of the audience, and we're like, no way, no way. Yes way. They came out and appeared on that staircase, and let me just tell you, it wasn't like a quick, hi guys, and then leave. They were there for like a good, I want to say like 2 minutes, just like looking at all of us, and oh my god, it was a weird experience. It was so weird and so intimate because there weren't a whole lot of us in that riffraff room, and it just, like, you could see them. You could like really see their faces. Wow. Like, I already knew that they were beautiful, but like seeing them in person that close, let me tell you, that was a game changer. So we saw BTS. Also, I apologize for this vlog coming out so late. I really thought that Ellen was going to release the footage from the riffraff room and then I would be able to show you, because Sita, Zena, and I were right in front of that stupid camera in the back. And then I could show you how much of a fool I made of myself, but that didn't happen. Ellen, if you're watching, still waiting on that footage, please upload it to YouTube. So yeah, we got to see them. And that's really all we wanted. After that experience, they sat us back down and the boys performed DNA. And then after that, their segment was over and they said thanks for coming and they escorted us out of the studio. I could go on for about 20 minutes gushing about that 2-minute experience of like looking at them that close, but for brevity's sake I won't. Also, I'm not too keen on embarrassing myself publicly more than I already have for this, so yeah. Not too much happened after that. We basically just hung out and reminisced about what we all saw and how we experienced those 2 minutes. And then we had to go back to our hostel because I had work the next day in Sacramento. And if you don't know, that's about a 6.5 to 8 hour drive from Los Angeles. So we went to bed kind of early that night, only to get up at 3 a.m. the next day and head back. So that's it. That's all I got. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!